this is Nancy Sears, telecasting from the St. John Jeux Canada Games Aquatic Centre, where we are about to begin the second segment of the Eastern Canada Cup swimming competition. To recap, local Cheyenne Shannon has achieved a first-place finish in the 400-meter freestyle. Later on in this meet, Ray Sears will be competing in the final of the 200 individual medley. Ray, a bronze medal winner from the 1989 Canada Games Aquatic Centre, is off to Vancouver on the last day of this meet. Hilary Seagrave will be competing in the 400 individual medley as well as the 100-meter fly, where she is entered in first place. Jock Chamberlain, a Moncton swimmer, will also be in the final of the 100-meter freestyle event. First event of this Saturday evening of the Eastern Canada Cup swim meet is the women's 400-meter freestyle. In lane number 1 is Katie Ricker from the Laurentian University Swim Club. In lane number 2 is Caroline Shedler from the Elite Swim Club from Quebec. Heather Brunner is in lane number 3 from Brantford, Ontario. Julie DeFore is in lane number 4 from Ettore Swim Club from Quebec. Hilary Seagrave from the Fredericton Swim Club is in lane number 5. Muriel Larocque is from the CNO Club in Quebec. Catherine Allard is in lane number 7 from the Camel Swim Club out of Montreal. Muriel Henry is in lane number 8 from Barrie, Ontario. The swimmers are entering the water. 400-meter freestyle event is an endurance event. It is 8 lengths of this 50-meter pool, and strategy plays a big part of the race. Lane number 4 represents the fastest time coming out of the preliminary event swam this morning. And in that lane is Julie DeFore from Quebec. The second fastest time was by Hilary Seagrave from the Fredericton Aquatic Swim Team. And Hilary has swam in this position in 3 previous occasions during this meet and achieved only 5th place finishes. Very disappointing for her. We're keeping our fingers crossed for Hilary this evening, and she is in the number 2 position with a time of 1:07.62 in the 100-meter mark. Lane number 4, Julie DeFore, keeps her number 1 position from this morning. Hilary, I know, would love to have a medal in this race. She's in the black cap, swimming beside the Quebec swimmer, and at the 75-meter mark remains in 2nd position, with the Quebec girl in lane 4 in first. Lane 2 is in 3rd place position. Lane 3 is in 4th place position. Lane number 4, Julie DeFore from Quebec, is well ahead of the other girls, but Hilary is maintaining her 2nd place position. The turn is made. Lane number 4 in number 1 position. Lane number 5, Hilary Seagrave in the number 2 position. Only a second behind is lane number 3, Heather Brunner from Brantford, Ontario. Lane number 2, Caroline Shedler from the Elite Swim Club in Quebec, is in 4th place position. Middle distance of the race at this point can really tell the tale. Adrenaline takes these girls out the first 100 meters, but it's pure determination and training that takes them through the middle part of the race. Again, a lot of the strategy is knowing how much you have left for the finishing kick. These swimmers would train up to 4 hours a day, and in many cases an extra half hour or 3/4 of an hour beyond that during the week for weight training. And this would be an accumulation of years and years and years of training. At the 300-meter mark, lane 4 is in number 1 position. Hillary is maintaining her second place position. Lane number 3, Heather Bruner is in the third place position. Lane number 2 maintains Caroline Schindler, their fourth place position from Quebec. It does appear as if lane number 4, Julie Defer from Quebec, will certainly be in there for the gold medal. Hillary seems to be maintaining her second place position. She looks quite strong at this point, although she's going to have to continue to race for that second place position, but I'm sure that a silver medal for her, or even a bronze, would be very happy at this point. Again, this last 50 meters is really hurting. These girls are really putting out everything that they possibly can. Coming in for the gold medal position is lane number 4, Julie Defer from the Ettore Swim Club out of Quebec. Hillary is certainly doing her very, very best, driving in there for a third place position. I'm sure she will be happy with that. The second place is lane number 3, beating out Hillary Seagrave just in the last few meters of the race. Heather Bruner with a time of 4:44.59, and only 1/10 of a second behind her. Less than 1/10 of a second is Hillary in a time of 4:44.68 for the bronze medal. But I do feel that Hillary, after 3 disappointing races, will be very pleased with that result. Medal presentations are presently being made for the women's 400-meter freestyle event. Carl White from Major Tournaments, City of St. John. The city is making the presentation. The City of St. John is a major sponsor for this event. The gold medal is now being presented by Mr. White to Julie Defer from the Ettore Swim Club out of Quebec. The second place medal, Heather Bruner from Brantford, Ontario. And Hillary Seagrave is the recipient of the bronze medal for her third place finish in the women's 400-meter freestyle. The girls congratulating one another. It's always nice to see such good sportsmanship. I have here with me Hillary Seagrave, bronze medal winner, and Carl White from the Major Tournaments Committee, the City of St. John. Welcome, Carl.
Glad to be here.
Are you having fun? How's this for? Are you pleased with the event and what you've seen so far?
Well, representing the city, or the Major Tournament Committee of the City of St. John, I can say that we're very pleased in the turnout for the event, the caliber of competition that's in the event, and I'd say overall it's been a really successful event.
Well, I know, speaking for the organizing committee of the Eastern Canada Cup, we really thank your sponsorship and the City of St. John for their participation in this meet. We have also Hillary Seagrave, who was the recipient of the bronze medal. Hillary, I know it's bronze. Are you pleased?
Yeah, I'm finally pleased. I've been making finals lately, and I've been not doing too well, and I'm finally happy to get where I want to be.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that. Hillary, what do you have left to swim for this meet?
Tomorrow afternoon and morning, hopefully, I have the 100 butterfly. So.
And what is your goal in that event, Hillary?
Mainly to get a best time, medal or no medal. I'd be happy to get a good best time at this point of the year. Great.
Well, the best of luck, and thank you very much for coming and talking to us. You too, Carl.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you. We're just past the 100-meter mark of the men's 400-meter freestyle event. In lane number 4, and presently in the lead position, is Adam Pacey from the Go Swim Club out of Ottawa. Lane number 1 is Sebastian Forgat from the Elite Swim Club Quebec. Josh Bongard from the North York Aquatic Club, a suburb of Toronto, is in lane number 2. Etienne Caron from Quebec is in lane number 3. Scott Speedman is in lane number 5 from the Nyack Swim Club, North York. Sean Brooks from Barrie, Ontario is in lane number 6. Kevin Hartle from Ottawa is in lane number 7. Kevin is a former St. John swimmer. Francis Medor from the Quebec Swim Club is in lane number 8. At the 300-meter mark, in the lead position is lane number 4, Adam Pacey. He maintains and retains the lead. Lane number 3 from Quebec, Etienne Caron, is in the second place position. In lane number 2, Josh Bongard from Nyack is in the third place position. Again, our number 4, lane 4 swimmer is indeed proving that this morning's time was not a fluke in terms of qualifying for this final event. Lane number 3 maintains the second place position, and lane number 5, Scott Speedman, has now assumed the third place position. The amount of training for this distance is really quite incredible. These swimmers will be swimming up to, in peak training, 20,000 meters a day. That's 20 kilometers. And if you consider that 10K is in excess of 6 miles for those who are not in totally metric yet, that's about over 12 miles a day that these swimmers will train, with weights on top of that. The oldest swimmer in this event is 18-year-old Kevin Hartle. So these swimmers would also be in high school. Up for the final touch again is Adam Pacey from the Gloucester Ottawa Swim Club. The real battle looks like it's going to be for third place. In second place is lane number 4, Etienne Caron, and the third place is lane number 1, an outside shot. Sebastian Forgat from the Elite Swim Club. He had a wonderful finishing kick to get in there for that third place medal. Lane number 6, Sean Brooks, achieved the fourth place position. Fifth is lane number 5, Scott Speedman. Lane number 7, Kevin Hartle, is the 6th place position. In the 7th place position is lane number 2, Josh Bongard from Nyack. Medal presentations for the men's 400-meter freestyle are presently being made. The presenter of these awards is the Honorable Lorene Jarrett, Minister of Income Assistance for the province of New Brunswick. Winning the gold medal from the Gloucester Ottawa Kingfish Swim Club is Adam Pacey. The silver medal is presented to Sebastian Forgat from the Elite Swim Club. And the bronze medal from the Quebec swim team CNO is Etienne Caron. With me, I have Lorene Jarrett, the Honorable Minister of Income Assistance, or the Honorable Lorene Jarrett, province of New Brunswick, a major sponsor of this event. Welcome, Lorene.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. It's exciting.
And we also have the gold medal winner of the men's 400 freestyle event, Adam Pacey from Ottawa. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you.
Are you pleased with the gold medal?
Yeah, I'm really pleased because I just made nationals, so that I'll be ranked up with I'll be going to a meet with swimmers from any age now.
So will you be going out to nationals from here, Adam?
No, I don't. I've tapered for this event, so I can't go out there because it starts on Wednesday. So it's just, I wouldn't swim as fast there as I did here.
Well, Adam, congratulations on your national time. Lorene, can you tell us what a meet of this caliber means to this area?
Well, I think it's wonderful. It just goes to show that the games that we hosted here in 1985 and the building of this aquatic center as a legacy is proving that we made the right decision. And to you people, Ray and Nancy, getting your daughter mixed up with you, who's a swimmer, and all the organizers, I think when we have swimmers come from out of town like this, and I'm sure he's enjoyed our facility. If he's made national time, that speaks well for the whole center. And to see the number of volunteers that we have working, I just think it's wonderful for the city and for the province of New Brunswick to see a center of excellence for swimming and a development center for our area is wonderful.
Well, I know that it's not only the legacy of the 1985, it's the continued support of our sponsors, of which the province of New Brunswick is one that makes this possible on a continuing basis. Thank you, Lorene.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming, Adam.
Thank you.
Good luck, Adam.
Just coming in now for the final finish of the women's 200-meter backstroke. And in the lead position are two girls, one from Nyack, Rachel Wade, a 15-year-old. Actually, lane number 6, Josie Marson from Elite Swim Club, has the gold medal in that event. The number 7 lane, Patty Hutchinson, has achieved the silver medal, and in the number 3 position is Pamela Hutchinson in lane number 4. Those top 2 times, the 2:28.66 and the 2:28.73, are both national qualifying times, which means that the level of this event is indeed very high, and those girls would be very pleased with those times. Presenting the awards for the women's 200-meter backstroke is Gary McLean from Kentucky Fried Chicken, a major sponsor of this event. Patty Hutchinson is just now receiving the silver medal from the Beaconsfield Blue Fins. And also from the Beaconsfield Blue Fins in the silver or in the bronze medal position is Pamela Hutchinson. I wonder if these two girls could be any relation. Josie Marston from the Elite Swim Club was the recipient of the gold medal. We have with us another member from the Elite Swim Club. Could you please tell us who you are?
Josie Marsan.
And Josie, I understand that you are a backstroker.
Yeah.
And that you did particularly well in the 200-meter backstroke. Can you tell us about that event?
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait dans le 200 d'eau, content, puis c'était quoi ta stratégie? Dis en français.
I did 2:28.66.
That's very good, Josie. That's a national qualifying standard, is it not?
Yeah.
How old are you, Josie?
14.
Congratulations. That's a tremendous time for even a senior swimmer of a greater number of years than you. You must be very pleased.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Entering the water for the championship final of the men's 200-meter backstroke. In lane number 1 from Pickering, Ontario is Ben Kotrach, a 16-year-old. Mike Denyer from the Stars Swim Club, a 15-year-old, is in lane number 2. Roger Short is in lane number 3 from Nyack, North York Aquatic Club. Hailing from the Elite Swim Club in Quebec is Eros Peltier. Mike Weber from Pickering, Ontario is in lane number 5. Matthew McDonald is in 6 from the Antigonish Port Hawkesbury Truro combination. Lizetto Ivizik from the Elite Swim Club is in lane number 7, and in lane number 8 is Serge Blaise from Quebec, the CNO Club. Practically neck and neck up the pool. They are approaching the first turn at the 50-meter mark. They will make one hand over the flip and come up within the 15-meter mark. If they fail to come up within that 15-meter mark, they will be disqualified. If they fail to hit the wall on the turn, they will also be disqualified. And if they go over the 90-degree angle on the final touch, they will also be disqualified. Many disqualifications in one of the least technical strokes. Coming up to the 100-meter mark in the number 1 position is lane number 5, Mike Weber from Pickering, Ontario. Lane number 4, Rose Peltier from the Elite Swim Club in Quebec is in number 2 position. Again, this is a very, very close race. With a good finishing kick, any one of 4 of these boys could come in for the top 3 positions, or 5. Again, coming up to the 75-meter mark, and this is a middle distance race, so it does take a certain amount of endurance and strategy. In the number 1 position, in lane number 4, is Rose Peltier, lane number 5, Mike Weber, and in 3rd place is lane number 3, Roger Short. Again, these boys will now be really feeling this distance, giving all for the finishing kick and for that final touch. In many ways, this race could come to who gets their hand out of that water quickly and the reach for the wall. And the first place winner is lane number 4, Rose Peltier from the Elite Swim Club. Lane number 3 is in the 2nd position, Roger Short. And lane number 5 is in Mike Weber from Pickering, is in the 3rd place position. I have with me Mr. Gary McLean, representing Kentucky Fried Chicken, one of the sponsors for the Eastern Canada Cup. Gary, welcome.
Thank you.
Is this your first swim meet, Gary? Have you been to a swim meet before?
It's first time for me. Being a non-swimmer myself, you know, I can respect these athletes and what they're doing out here today.
Well, and on behalf of the Eastern Canada Cup Committee, we want to thank you very much for your participation in this meet and for coming out tonight to make medal presentations to our swimmers. Thank you very much, Gary.
Okay, thank you.
Medal presentations for the men's 200-meter backstroke are being made by Mr. Steve Bursey from Coca-Cola Bottling Limited. The winning gold medal is being presented to Mr. Rose Peltier from the Elite Swim Club. Mr. Peltier is 18 years old. The silver medal is a 17-year-old Roger Short from North York Aquatic Club, just outside of Toronto. And the bronze medal is given to Mike Weber from the Pickering Swim Club. The medals, which are being presented, have a ribbon of New Brunswick tartan holding them in place. About to get up on the blocks is the senior women's 200 individual medley. In lane number 1 is Marcia Cloutier from Oshawa, Ontario. In lane number 2, a silver or a bronze medal winner from the 1989 Canada Summer Games is Ray Sears from the St. John Fundy Aquatic Club. A Rhea Price from Hamilton Wentworth is in lane number 3, and lane number 4 is Heather Bryan from the Laurentian University Swim Club. The Laurentian University Swim Club is in Sudbury, Ontario. From Beaconsfield is Heather McLeod in lane number 5. Hailing from the Ettery Swim Club, a club out of Quebec, is Julie DeFore in lane number 6. Paul Belanger, another club from Quebec, Plus, is in lane number 7. And Josiane Laflamme, another club from Quebec, is in lane number 8. This race is a technically exacting race. requiring competency in all 4 strokes or disciplines. It also requires a great deal of concentration. The turns are different than those executed in the single events. Up on the blocks waiting for the starter's signal. The referee hands it over to the starter. The starter gives the command. Quiet is called for the start. The starter gives take your marks, and the beep or the gun goes off. The first stroke is fly. The fly stroke requires that the arms come completely out of the water for every stroke. The kick is known as a dolphin kick. Disqualifications take place in this particular stroke, both at the turn and because of the kick. Coming into the wall in the number 1 position is lane number 5, the time of 31:85, Heather McLeod. Lane number 1 is in the number 2 position, Marcia Cloutier, and lane number 6 is in the number 3 position. The second stroke is the backstroke. The backstroke is virtually a freestyle, only executed on the back. The turn for this event is the same as the touch on the finish of the individual event. Coming first into that leg of this individual medley is lane number 2, Ray Sears, with a time of 1:10:41. Ray Sears indeed achieved her silver or bronze medal at the Canada Games in the backstroke, so that is her best stroke. She'll be going tomorrow, entering a flight for Vancouver to compete in that event, both the 100 back and the 200-meter backstroke. Now the breaststroke, known to be one of the most technical strokes of the 4 disciplines, the stroke that there is the most qualifications in, and that requires the most concentration, and indeed can make or break the individual medley. In number 1 position is lane number 7, Pauline Boulanger from Plus. Lane number 4 is in the 2nd place position, Heather Bryan from Laurentian University Swim Club. Lane number 6, Julie DeFleur, is in the 3rd place position. Now this takes a great deal of concentration and indeed a great deal of effort in this finishing leg. These girls will be putting all out, and it's whoever has the finishing touch that will make a difference in this race for a medal. It's very, very close. Lane number 4 has achieved the 1st place medal with a time of 2:31:65. Marcia Cloutier, lane number 6, 2:33:34, is in the 2nd place position. Julie DeFleur from the Ettore Swim Club, and Ray Sears has achieved a 3rd place finish, lane number 2 from the St. John Fundy Aquatic Club.